7. So 863 is the whole part, and the point is the decimal point, and also 267 is our fractional part. So this is a decimal number. So then how do we convert a fraction into decimals? How do we convert fractions into decimals? And also from decimals to fractions. How do you do this exercise? So let's look at the steps. Establishing decimals as a fraction. The steps say that count the number of decimal places and express it as a power of 10. Count places and 10. That is 10 power n, where n is the number of decimal places counted. Secondly, you remove the decimal point from the number. I will demonstrate it, don't worry. You remove the decimal point from the number to make it a whole number. Also, divide the whole number by a power of 10 obtained in step 1. Finally, express the fraction obtained in its lowest term. So now let me do the demonstration. What it is trying to tell us. For example, you have this. (0.5), and you want to change 0.5 to a fraction. The mode says that we should count the number of decimal places and express it as power of 10. How many decimal places do we have here? 1 decimal place. And also remove the point. So we're going to have 0.5 all over 10. How many decimal places? 1. So the n here is what? 1. And that will be 5 over 10. So when you simplify it, 5 here 1, 5 here 2. Our final answer will be 1 over 2. So this is how you convert decimal numbers to fractions. Let's take another example. If you have 0.25, now we want to convert from decimals to fraction. It says that we should count the number of decimal places. How many are they? 1, 2 decimal places, and express it as a power of 10. And also remove the points. So we're going to have 0.25 all over 10 power. How many decimal places? 1, 2. That is power 2. So 0.25 is the same as 25 all over 10 power 2. That will be 100. Now you simplify. 25 here 1, 25 here 4, and our final answer will be 1/4. Now you guys will try this and let's see. Change 2.52 to fraction in its lowest form.
Sir, please the question again.
2.52 to fraction in its lowest form. Okay, so let me see. Is it Jessica? Jessica. Jessica, what is your result? Please mute yourself. I don't want to do the general one because I've opened the floor for you to answer a question.
Sir, please.
Okay, Douglas, tell you.
Sir, please. I have
Please come again.
Sir, please.
We just started.
Sir, please. I have 63 on 25.
Sir, please, I have 63 on 25.
Okay.
Sir, please, I have two whole number 13 over
Let me call
25.
you.
63 over 25.
It's fine.
63 over 25.
Okay.
Elder.
All right. That's fine. That's fine. It means
Sir, please, I have two whole number 13 over 25.
Allah. Yay. Okay. So that is great.
Jessica, please mute your mic.
Sir, please, I have one whole number, 18 over 50.
We are learning. Please, you guys should mute your mic. Why? Sir,
Okay. So this is great. This is great. So we're going to have 252 all over, because the decimal point or decimal place is 2, all over 10 power 2, and that will give us 100. That will give us 100. So if you want to break it down, I think 4 will be okay. 4 into this will give us 63. 4 here will give us 25. So that will be 63 on 25. And because this is an improper fraction, we need to convert, even though you were not told, but it will be appropriate. You convert to a mixed fraction. So this is our answer, and we are good. Now we are going to convert from fraction to decimals. From fractions to decimals. So for example, we have this. This is what it says. To express a fraction as a decimal number, multiply the numerator and denominator by a common natural number. Multiply the numerator and denominator by a common natural number such that the denominator becomes a power of 10. So let's look at this. You have 1/2 as a fraction. Now we want to change 1/2 from fraction to decimal. And it says that we should multiply the numerator and the denominator by a common natural number, such that the denominator becomes a power of 10. So look at this. Which number should we multiply so that we have the denominator to be a power of 10? As in 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000. This is power of 10. So we want to multiply the numerator and denominator by a number that will make the denominator power of 10. That is 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, like that. You can multiply it by 4 and 4. But don't forget, you are going to have 4/8. And the 8, that with the denominator, is not a power of 10. So you look for a number that when you multiply, you get a power of 10. So now let's multiply by 5. We are multiplying by 5. And that will give us what? 5 at the top, 10 down. So now the denominator is what? A power of 10. So in this case, don't forget what we did. Don't forget what we did initially when we're changing from decimal to fraction. You check the number of decimal places and you express it as what? Power of 10. So if it is 1 decimal place, that is what? 10 power 1. So since we have 5/10 and we want to convert it to a decimal, since that 10 there is power 1, it means that the decimal will be what? 1 decimal place. And that will give us 0.5. Because the 10 here is power 1. So that is 1 decimal place. If the 10 was 100, it means it is power 2. 10 power 2. In that case, 2 decimal places. And that will give us 0.05. 0.05. Let's take another example. 1/4. We want to change 1/4 to decimal. What do? We want to multiply it by, without using calculator, we want to get a natural number that when you multiply both up and down, they become a power of 10. If you multiply by 5, that will give us what? 5 and 20. But don't forget, 20 is not a power of 10. 10 power, which number will give you 20? There is nothing like that. So 20 is not a power of 10. But we are looking for a denominator which is a power of 10. So it means that we cannot multiply by 5. Now let's multiply by 25 and see. Top 25, down 25. So the top, we're going to have 1 times 25 will give us 25. 4 times 25 will give us 100. And 100 is a power of 10. So you want to convert, since it is 100, it means that 10 power 2, and that is 2 decimal places. So our decimal will be 0.25. 0.25. So you are going to try this. You are going to try this for me. You are going to convert this to decimal. Don't use calculator, please. What are we getting?
Sir, please, the answer is 0.08.
So which
Sir, please, the answer is
wait,
Sir,
let me
Yes,
see.
please, the answer is
0.08.
Please, I'm talking.
0.08.
Please.
The answer is
Please hold on, let me take it here.
0.08.
Since you don't know, on to our friends and make us know, like, yeah.
Wait, let me finish
answer
it
is
here.
0.08.
0.08.
0.08. 0.08.
1 at a time. Please let her finish. I'll call you. 1 at a time, please. Let her finish. My dear, please continue. We want to know which natural number did you multiply the fraction with?
Sir, please, I use 4. Because 4 times 25 is equal to 100.
We are multiplying the 4 by 4 down by 4. So 2
Yes,
times
sir.
4 plus 8, 25 times 4 give us 100, right?
Yes, sir.
And the 100, which the denominator is a power of 10. So that is correct. That is
Yes,
correct.
sir.
And since it is 100, it means 10 power 2. And that will be 2 decimal places. So
Yes,
that will give
sir.
us 0.08.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you too for a very good job done.
Sir,
Yes, please.
sir,
Yes, please. I'm
please
listening.
talk about when. Sir, please talk about when it is 1/7.
1/7.
Yes.
Okay, so a question to all of us.
Sir, please, you use the long division method.
That's great. Any other? So that is another approach. We are looking at 16. Pardon?
It's 0.08.
Thank you, my dear. Your sister asked a question. So we are looking at situations whereby you avoid using the calculator, but then show working how we change our fraction to decimal. So this is one of the approaches. You get a natural number whereby you think when you multiply both the top and down, you get the down to be a power of 10. Another approach is the long division, as your brother have said. So look at which of the approaches will work for you, just to show working that we didn't use calculator to work.
Sir,
Please, I don't get it.
sir.
Sir, me too, I don't understand.
So,
Wait, I don't get it.
One at a time.
Sir, can you show us how to use the long division?
The long division.
Yes,
Yes,
please.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So this is how you apply the long division method. Seven is dividing 1. So you ask yourself, 7 goes into 1 how many times? 0 times. So you write a 0 here. 7 times this 0 will give us what? 0. Then you do an operation here. You are going to subtract 1 minus 0, and that will give us what? 1. So now, because 7 cannot go to 1 with the blue pen. 7 cannot go to 1 in the blue pen. You employ 0 here, then you put a decimal point up here. You employ 0 down there, then you put a decimal point up there. So now you ask yourself, 7 goes into this 10. How many times? 7 goes into 10 one time. 1. So you multiply. 7 times the 1 will give us 7. Do the operation again. 0 minus 7 is not possible. So you go and borrow, like what you did in class 1. You borrow from the 1 to make it 10. 10 minus 7, that will give us what? 3. Now you employ another 0 again, because the 7 cannot go into 3. You employ another 0. But this time around, you will not bring the point again, because you already brought the point there. So you just employ the 0 and you work with it. 7 goes into 30 how many times? So that will be 4. So 7 times 4, and that will give us 28. So you do the same operation, 30 minus 28. And that will give us 2. You bring 0 again. 7 goes into 20. How many times? 2. Then you ask yourself, 7 times 2, 14. You do the subtraction. That will be 6. You bring the 0 again. So this is how it's going to work. You do and do and do until the number of decimal places that you want your answer to be. So if it is 2 decimal places, when you get to the 4, you end there. If it is 3 decimal places you want, you get to the 2. And so on. So those who wanted us to use the long division to solve this, have you seen how it works?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's fine.
Yes, sir.
It's okay, my people.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So now let's look at significant figures. At least I know we already have the idea of decimal places. We know what decimal places are. For example, we have 2.71. How many decimal places are here? 2. That is 1, 2. So 2 decimal places. You know these things. If you have 3.482, leave your answer in 2 decimal places. You know 2 decimal places will fall here. 1, 2. So the answer will be 3.48. We know all these things. But then you consider the number next to the decimal place required. 2 decimal places fall on the 8. So it means you are ending at the 8 and cut these ones away. But you consider the number that is right after the decimal place required. If it is 5 and more, you make it 1, then you add it to the decimal place. If it is less than 5, you throw it away. So in this case, 2 is less than 5, so we ignore. Assuming the 2 was, let's say, 7, the 2 was 7. 2 decimal places will fall on the 8. But because the 7 is more than 5, we will convert it as 1 and add to the 8. So our answer will be 3.49. Good. Another thing you should take note. They may not ask you to write your answer in 1 decimal place, 2 decimal place, 3 decimal place. They may not use these words that you know. They may say, correct your answer to the nearest 10. Hundred, thousand. So take note. 10th with a TH is the same as 1 decimal place. 100 with a TH is the same as 2 decimal places. 1,000 with a TH is the same as 3 decimal places. 10,000, 100,000, and so forth. So they may not use these words, 1 decimal place, 2 decimal, then rather they will use ones. You should know they are the same thing. All right. Now let's go back to significant figures. Imagine you have 5 cars or toy, let me say toy cars. If someone asks, how many toy cars do you have? You say that I have 5 cars, isn't it? Yes. The number 5 is like a special helper that tells us exactly how many cars that you have. So significant figures just means the numbers we know for sure. The numbers we know for sure. Like you have 5 cars and you get 1 more. Now you can say that I am sure I have 6 cars. The same way, imagine you are measuring how tall your friend is using a ruler. You may say that my friend is 142. You may say that my friend is 142 centimeters tall. The numbers 142, as I said, they are like special helpers, telling us how exact our measurement is. So these figures, they are numbers that are reliable. I'm talking about significant figures. They are numbers that are reliable and help us understand the measurement in this context. So 142, all 3 numbers are significant. All these 3 numbers are important. Why? Because they tell us the height pretty exactly. I hope we are getting this. Now, Let us take note of these following rules. Significant figures start from 1 to 9. So every number from 1 to 9 is significant. But then 0 is and is not. 0 is and is not. Depending on where it is positioned. Every number from 1 to 9 is automatically significant, but 0 is not or is significant depending on the position where the 0 is. So for example, if you have 0, 2, 4, 0, 2, 4. If you want to talk about this number, what is the value of this number? You all say that it is 24. It is 24. So in this case, the 0 is insignificant. It didn't add any value to the number 024. But the same way, if you have 204, if you have 204, we all say that 204. The 0 here is important, it's significant. Because it is helping us to know that the value here is 200. Or it's in 200s. So let's take note of the difference. The 0 here is not significant, but the 0 here is significant. That's why I said 0 is significant or not, depending on the position where it is. From number from 1 to 9, and number from 1 to 9 is automatically significant. Hi, friends.
Hello.
That's fine. Okay, let's continue. I'm glad you are flowing.
Hi.
So let's take some examples and see how it goes. Let's take whole numbers. 5, 2, 3, and 8. 5, 3, 2, and 8. Sorry, 5, 2, 3, and 8. We can say that all these digits are significant. They are important. 5 is important, 2, 3, 8 important, because we know that every number from 1 to 9 is significant. So in this case, these are all significant numbers. But you can be restricted, be limited, that convert it to 2 significant figures or 3. So in this case, if you want to change to 2 SF, 2 significant figures, our first SF is what? 5. Our second SF is 2. Our third SF is 3. Then 4 is 8. So since you are looking for 2 SF, it means the bar stop is 2. These are 2 SF. So in this case, everything here go away. But as we always do, you check the number that is right after what you are looking for, either GP or SF. If it is 5 and more, you make it 1 and add it to the bar stop. In this case, the bar stop is 2. So you are throwing these ones away. But we consider the number right after the bar stop, and that will be 3. 3 is less than 5. So automatically they go away. So our 2 SF final answer will be 2, 5, 2. Then you write these ones as 0, 0. For whole numbers, you don't just ignore them. You write them as 0, 0s. if you have 3, 5, 2, 9, 1, you want to write your answer in 3 SF. 3 singular figures. Our first SF is 3. Our second is 5. Our third is 2. So this is our bar stop. Meaning we are going to throw these ones away. But because the one just after the bar stop is 5, more than 5, you convert it as 1, then you add it to the bar stop before you render them as 0. So you're going to have 3, 5. Now the bar stop will become what? 3. Because this 9 is more than 5. You make it 1, so it becomes 3. Then you write them as 0, 0. So this is our final answer for 3 SF. Now, if there are decimal numbers, how do you go about it? 0 points. 0.0734. 0.0734. We are leaving it in 2 SF. We are leaving in 2 SF. We can see that the first 0 here is insignificant. D02 is insignificant. So our first SF is what? 7. Significant figure number 1 is 7. So 3 becomes our second SF. 4 becomes our third SF. So since you are looking for 2 SF, the bar stop is what? On 3. But then we start writing from here the 0 points, the 0, which they don't count. So this is our final answer. Because the number right after the bar stop is less than 5, so you ignore it. For decimals, you ignore it. You don't write as 0. It's only the whole numbers that you write them as zeros. But for decimals, you just ignore it. If it is less than 5, you just ignore. So this would be our final answer. Another example, we have 0.009999 and 5. We want to convert this to 3 SF. We want to convert this to 3 significant figures. What is our first SF? Don't forget D0 is insignificant, D02 the same, D0 the same. So our first SF is this 9. Our second, once we get the first SF, any number that follows is the second SF. Once you get your first SF, any number that follows is your second SF. So this 9 is our first SF. The second 9 is our second SF. The third 9 is our third SF. The 5 is our fourth SF. So since you're looking for 3 SF, our bar stop will be here. This is our third SF. So you start writing. You are going to throw this one away. But because it is 5, you convert it as 1, then you add it to the bar stop. So in this case, if you want to convert it as 1 and add to the bar stop is already 9, so it becomes 10. So that you write 0, then carry 1, come and add the carry 1 here to the next number. Here becomes also 10, write 0, carry 1, come and write the carry 1, add it to this, here it becomes what? 10. Carry 1, come and add to the next one. So here becomes 1, then your 0 is here, then 0.0. So this is our final answer for 3 SF in this question. 3 SF in this question. Now, let's take another example. If you have 72.001893, we want 4 SF, 4 significant figures. you ask yourself, what is my first SF? But you know that from what you have been told, all integers from 1 to 9 are significant. Any number from 1 to 9 is significant. So looking at the digit I have there with a red pen, what is my first SF? I can say that this 7 is my first SF because the 7 falls within this range, which is significant. So 7 is my first SF. And as I said, once you get your first SF, any number that follows it is what? Significant. So since 7 is our first SF, automatically 2 becomes our second SF. And once 2 is our second SF, the next number after 2 is what? D0. So D0 is our third SF. D0 is our fourth SF. This number 5th SF. The 8 is our 6th SF. The 9 is our 7th SF. The 3 is our 10th SF. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sorry. Our 8th SF. So 7 first SF, 2 second SF, 0 third SF, 0 fourth SF, 1 fifth SF, 8 sixth SF, 9 7 SF, 3 8 SF. So 4 SF will fall on this 0. It will fall on this 0. So it means you are going to throw all these ones away. But then you consider the number that is next to the bar stop. Now this is the bar stop. The number next to it was 1. And since it is less than 5, automatically you condemn them. But it is 5 and more, you make it 1 and coming out to the bar stop. So our final answer would be 72.00 for SF. For SF. Let me open the room for questions. All right, so now let me hear you if there are questions.
Sir, please, can you block the chat box?
Sir, please.
Pardon?
Sir, please, can you block the chat box?
Block the chat box.
Yes.
Yeah, block the chat box. Set it back up. Sir,
Yes.
I have a question.
At a
Sir,
time.
please, what's your
Yes,
name?
sir. Please, I can't see your screen.
Please come
I have
again.
a question.
Sir, please come again.
Block the chat.
Yes, please, can you please block?
Sir, please block the chat. Please, sir. Please, sir.
Yes, any questions so far?
Sir, please, I have a question.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so let your brother finish asking his question.
Everybody, that's the thing.
Ask your question, please.
Sir, you say 0 is not a significant number. So why did you among the significant numbers?
He said it
Please.
depends on where the 0 is.
Are you okay now?
He said it depends on where the 0 is.
Sir, can I ask a
Depends
question?
on what the zero is.
Sir, please don't mind her. He was not.
Sir, I have a question.
Someone speaking, please.
Please, take your time. Everybody will get the opportunity to talk, please. This is not a competition.
No, you guys were chatting.
Yeah, let's hear you.
Talk another time, like.
The time. Sir, please, I have a question.
Let's hear your question.
You have 0.999.
Sir, please, a question.
Take your time.
0.999.
Your
Please, I
time.
will ask you to change it to significant figure. How are you going to solve it?
0. What?
0.998, and you have to change it to a two significant figure. How are you going to do it?
Okay, so 0.998, and we are changing to SF. 2SF.
2
So ask
significant figure.
yourself, what is your first SF?
Please, the 0, the 9.
9.
Thank you. If the 0 is not, I told you the 0, depending on where it is.
Sir, let me answer.
The 0 is sometimes insignificant depending on the position. Assuming you have a 0 here, the 0 in red pen is significant, but the one in blue pen is
Sir,
insignificant.
let me answer.
Please keep quiet. Let's say answer.
So in this case,
Keep quiet. Let him answer.
our first SF is the 9. The second SF is the 0 in the red pen. The third SF is the 9, the 8. I told you are able to locate. Once you are able to locate your first SF, all the numbers that follows are SF automatically. So once you know that the 9 is your first SF, the 0 is your second SF, the 9 is your third, the 8 is your fourth, like that. So let's go back to your question. 9, 9, 8, 2 SF. So our first SF is this 9. Our second SF is this 9. So that's the bar stop. It means you are going to throw this ones away. But before you throw it away, you ask yourself, is it 5 and more? Is 5 and more? You make it 1 and you add it to the bar stop. So this is 8, which is more than 5. So let's make it 1 and add to the bar stop. So the bar stop now becomes what? 10. So you write 0. Then carry 1. Come and add the carry 1 to this one. This one too gives you what? 10. You write 0. Then the carry 1. Move it to the next number. The next number here is 0. So the plus 1 gives us what? 1. So our final answer is what? 1.00. 0.998 2F SF is equal to 1.00. My friend, are you okay?
Yes, please.
Good.
Sir, please, I'm not okay.
Sir, please, can I ask a question?
Yeah, ask your question. Again.
I don't
I'm listening.
Sir, please.
Simple question. Please ask your question. Ask.
From the back.
Sir,
I'm listening, please.
kindly check them. Some of them are doing chatting, so they are not paying attention, and then they are just repeating questions. Things we've already taught.
I think I have disabled the chat. Yes, I've disabled it now.
Good.
Please, and to change to significant, please.
All right, so take this example. Take this example, and let's see how it's going to go. From what we've done so far, I want you to try this. 1, 7, 1, 2, 0.77, 6294. We want 4 SF. 1712.77 6294. You are changing to or correcting to 4 SF. 4 SF.
2, 3, 4.
So let me call your name. Then you give us your finding. So raise up your hand. Let me call you. You raise up your hand. Let me call you. Dinah Afari. Dinah, let's hear you. Dinah, what's your result? Miss Dinah. Hi, Dinah. Diane. Okay. Olivia, let's hear you. Miss Olivia. Hi, Oli. Oh, sorry, I've muted you people. Sorry. Oh.
Sir, I have
Dinah. Who's speaking?
Sir, please.
Wait, I said I called Dinah and Olivia.
Sir. Sir,
Yes.
I have 1.0.
Come again, please. Come again. 1
7 1
1 7
1 3
1 7 1 3
Yes, yes.
0.0. Okay, is that Dinah or Olivia? Is it Dinah or Olivia?
Olivia.
That's what I got.
Oh,
Okay, thank you, Oli. Thank you, Oli.
where am I? Is it?
Now let me call Charles. Oh, Charles, your hand. Okay, Roy. Roy, let's hear you. Roy, let's hear you. Roy, let's hear you. What's your answer?
Well, I raised my hand. I'm still calculating on this one. I raised my hand.
Okay, that's fine. That's okay. Adams, can you? Adams, let's hear you.
What's my doing?
Hi, Adams. Reginald, Gansa, Reginald.
I had
17
1 7
13.0.
13.0. Okay, the same. Let's take last one. Adley, Miss Adley. Miss Adley. It's
Sir, please, we are here.
I'll call you, please. Don't worry.
Okay, sir.
Adley, let's hear you. Irabina, finish for us.
Sir, please, I have a question.
Okay. Oh. Okay, let's hear you.
Sir, to the fourth example, it says 0.009995. It's
Come
equal
again.
to 1.
Is that 0. What?
0.00 9995
Okay.
to 3 significant figures.
3 SF. Okay. Ask your question.
He said the answer is 1000.
Hey, are you sure?
Yes, it's 1000.
Not Facebook.
Look at this one. Oh.
Please mute your mic.
That's why I'm asking you the question.
Oh, okay. So this one is different from the question you asked.
Yes.
This one is 0.998. But you are talking about 0.009995.
So she means
So ask your question. What do you want? What do you want?
Sir, please, you gave us this question and then the answer you gave us was 1000.
Okay, so for 3 SF, let me ask you, what is your first SF?
9.
Pardon? What is your first SF in this big SF?
9.
It's 9, right? Good. So once you are able to locate your first SF, which is this 9, every number that follows it is also what? Significant. So this is our first SF. It means that this is our second SF. This is our third SF. Our fourth SF. And since we are considering third, our emphasis will be on this one. Let me use blue pen to write it. Our central focus will be on this 9. We are looking for 3 SF, and 3 SF falls on this blue written 9, blue pen 9. So when you get the bus stop, but before you throw the rest away, ask yourself, the one next to the bus stop, which is this 9 in blue pen, is it 5 and more? If it is 5 and more, you convert it as 1 and come out to the bus stop. If it is less than 5, then automatically leave it as it is. Then you write your answer out 0.00999. This is your 3 SF. But because it is 5, you have to make it 1 and come and add it to the bus stop. So if you make it 1 and you add it to the bus stop, which is 9, it becomes what? 10 over there. And you cannot write all the 10. So you write 0. Then the carry 1, you push it to the next family member. Charlie, I guess I'm going to take some. Then this 1, 2, 9 will become what? 10. You write 0. Carry 1. You pass it to the next family member, which is 9. That one will become 10. 0. Carry 1. You pass it to the next family member. Here, the family member here is 0. So when you pass the 1 to it, it becomes 1. Then you continue. Here is 0. Then your point is there. Then you're 0. So this is your final answer. 3 SF. Fine.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so this very question,
No,
point
sir.
7.7294.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
1712.77694.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Before SF.
Yes,
sir.
It's 1 before
Yes,
SF.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
No,
1712.77694 to 4 SF is what we are having here. That is great. So our first SF is what? 1. This is our first SF. And once you are able to locate your first SF, any number that follows it is also significant. So 1 is our first SF, 7 is our second SF, this one is our third SF, these 2 here is our fourth SF. You are looking for 4 SF. So the bus stop is these 2. Then we throw away the rest. But before you throw away, you consider the number right after the bus stop, which is 7. And because it is more than 5, you convert as 1, then you add to the bus stop. That's why you have 1, 7, 1. Now the 2 becomes 3. Then 0.0. Because it is decimal, you leave it 0.0. So these are 4 decimal places. A very good job down to all of you. Clap for yourself wherever you are and beat your chest. I am great. I am great. So do this one. Let's take our last 2 examples. Then we will say bye-bye to ourselves for today. I want everyone to score this because I've really explained how to identify your SF. I want 3 significant figures. Start work. 3 significant figures. So, okay, Calvin, let's hear you, Calvin.
Sir, please, man. Sir.
Yes, sir. Calvin, let's hear you.
One more, sir. No.
Hi, Calvin. Okay, let me call the next person. Mary Asantua, let's hear you. Christabel Kwachi, get ready. Delphine, get ready. So Mary Asantua, let's hear you. Christabel, Delphine. Is it Rehoboth? Yeah. Let's hear you, Mary.
0
Mm-hmm.
0.00 301.0.
Hey, 0 is that 0 point? Mary, please come again.
0.0. 30.
Your line is breaking down, Mary.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir.
Hello, sir.
Yes, Mary, let's hear you.
0.00 101. 0.00 301.0.
301.0.
Yes.
No, sir.
Mary, so you have to that's why.
No,
Sir, that's wrong.
No, sir. It's
Sir, please, that's wrong. That's
zero,
two
zero,
decimal
one.
points.
It's fine. Mary, you have two decimal points. So you have to check it again. Okay, Christabel, let's hear you, Christabel.
0.00301.
301.
301.
Christabel.
0.0301.
0.00301.
Okay. Let me call Delphine. Delphine.
Please, I got 0.00301.
0.0301. Okay. Last person. Is it real? Come again.
0.001.
Sir, please, the question.
Okay, ask your question.
Sir, please, the question you give us. Sir, 1712.76.
Don't worry, I'll come there. Thank you. Who is that? Who is speaking?
You are welcome.
Who is speaking?
Me, Cherry.
Pardon?
0.301.
Wait, Christabel. Who is speaking?
Please, Cherish. Imagine
Terry,
the question.
Terry, thank you so much. I'll come there. It is it means you are following. I intentionally hid that. I wanted to come back.
Yes.
And knock all of you. Give you knock. All of you knock. Thank you so much, Cherish.
Where from the beginning this question? One.
Don't worry, we'll go back to that. So let's finish this one. Pardon?
So where from the 0.171.2.776294.
Oh my dear, don't worry, we'll go back. I want us to finish this one. Then we go there.
Okay, so
that is the concern Cherish raised, and I was applauding her. So let's finish this one, then we go back there. I intentionally ignore. I wanted to see if you are following. And that's what our sister has done. So this very question, we are looking for 3 SF. Our first SF is what? The 3. And once you get the first SF, any number that continues is also SF. So 3 is our first, 0 is our second SF. The 0 here is our third SF. our fourth, fifth, and our sixth. And since you are looking for 3 SF, you are going to end here. So you are going to throw the rest away. But you check the one right after the bus stop. If it is more than 5 or 5, you make it 1 and you add it to the bus stop. So here the bus stop becomes what? 1 instead of 0. So 0.0030, then 1. So this is correct. This is correct. Very good work done.
Okay.
Now let us go back to that question. 171.7294. Now, I want those who gave us this answer. Okay, let me do this. This is the answer we have gotten. Is there any other answer which is different from this? Let me use a different pen to write.
Yes.
Okay, hold on, Cherry.
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Is
me
there any
too.
other answer is different from this?
Yes, sir.
There's supposed to be X0.
Oh, I'm
Yes,
talking
sir.
to Cherry.
1713.
Okay, so Cherry
Yes,
said
sir.
1713, right?
Yes, sir, me too. 1713.
Yes, sir. 171.
171.
Yes, 100.
So please, they all want to be
Yes,
heard.
100.
Please select the picture. Please.
It's fine. Now I want us to bring this knowledge here. Hello, listen to me.
Yes, sir. We are listening.
One person who gave us the answer in the red pen to tell us why he or she thinks
Yes, sir. We are with
1713.0. Then Cherish will also defend why the answer should be 1713. So anyone for the red pen? Anyone to defend the red pen? Or SF. Let's hear you, my dear.
Okay, so the question, we changed the 1712.7294 into 4 significant figures, and you count the first 4 significant. So therefore, it's after the number that is after the 2 is more than 5. So you add 1 to the 2, which is 3. So it will be 1713. Since the 7 is converted to +1, you have to add the 0 because the 0 is significant.
All right, thank you, my dear. Who spoke right now?
Sir, please me.
Hey, please, who spoke?
Sir.
Who?
Inshaba.
Inshaba, thank you so much. Okay, thank you so much for this submission. Now,
Sir, please,
Cherry,
I also wanted to explain.
You wanted to defend the red pen?
Yes.
Okay, let's hear you. Defend the red pen. Let's hear you.
Okay, sir. Have you seen the decimal point before the 7? You told us that if the number is less than 5, we are supposed to leave it. But if it's more than, we add 1 to the number before it.
Okay.
Yes, please. And now we did it and we got 3. So the decimal point must come. Then we give a 0.
A 0, yes.
Okay. Team Red. Say Team Red.
Team Red.
Team Red. Team Black.
They
Team
said
Black.
Team Black.
Black.
Team Black.
Team black.
It's
Black.
okay.
Not Team Black.
So now,
Black all the way.
Team Black all the way.
Okay.
It's not red. It's red.
Okay, that is
So
it.
can we correct?
You guys.
It's okay. I love the atmosphere. It means you are all learning. That is very good. So now we're going to give the floor to Team Black, led by Miss Cherish, to defend the Team Black. Why they think the answer should be 1713. So Miss Cherish, the floor is yours.
Yes, in Black.
The next number, you are not supposed to write it as 0. If you are dealing with only whole numbers, you write the 0. But this one, you are dealing with decimal, so you have to leave the 0. And we are even changing it to 4 significant figures, so there is no need to bring the point 0.
Thank you, team leader, Miss Cherish. Thank you so much. Any supporter from Team Black? At least the red brought 2 reps. So 1 rep from Black to add up to Cherish.
Yes.
Okay, let's hear you.
So the significance, they said that they are counted from the first non-zero, like in the question.
Sure.
It should be counted
From 1 to 9.
Yes, non-zero digit, which is 1 in the thousands place. And the first 4 significant figures are 1, 7, and 1 and 2. So when rounding it, the next digit, which is the 5th significant figure, is 7. And since 7 is 5 or greater, the preceding digits, which is 2, is rounded up to 3, which is making the answer 1713.
Thank you so much. Your name, please.
Marilyn.
Marilyn, that is so good. So applause to all of you, both Team Red and Team Black.
Team 1.
Good. So now wait for the judge. It's okay. It's now my turn.
What she said.
It is now my turn. So all of you, listen to me, ladies and gentlemen. This is the final verdict from the pink sheets. From the pink sheet, the final verdict. Now listen to this. I told you that the moment you locate your first SF, the moment you locate your first SF, any number that follows is what? Significant. The moment you locate your first SF, any number that follows is significant. Now we are considering 4 significant figures. 4. Let's go to the red pen. If 1 is your first significant, it means any number that follows is significant. So if 1 is 7 becomes our second SF, the 1 becomes our third SF, the 3 becomes our 4th SF. In that case, the 0 here becomes our 5th SF. So this is what? 5 significant figures, not 4. Because the moment you locate your first SF, any number that follows is also what? SF. So if you bring the 0 there, it means that this is what? 5 significant figures, but not 4. So rather, our answer is what? 1713. You don't bring the 0.0. The moment you bring the 0.0, it means that it is 5 significant figures. Because I told you, once you locate your first SF, any number that follows is SF. So on this note,
We said it.
the is adjourned.
Team Black.
Everyone.
Black.
Black.
Everyone.
Black all the way. All the way to
Black all the way.
All right.
Black is my favorite
I'll
color.
love the
That's very well.
Black all the way.
Team Red. I hope you're fine.
You want to show us? You
No, they are not fine. They are not fine.
That's the most important thing.
Black all the way.
Yeah, we're okay.
How far you come,
That's what we're doing.
and
Team Black.
here.
Team Black. Charlotte.
It's okay. Thank you so much.
Team Red.
Your inputs and your effort. I really appreciate this. This is a sign of students
Team Red, I'm very sorry. Calm down.
pass examination and also learn. This is a sign of students who really want to make it in life. I really appreciate what you've done, your effort and your inputs. So keep working harder. Keep working harder. I know that apart from God, the only thing that will make us succeed as human beings is hard work and discipline. So keep the discipline and keep working harder. And with God on our side, we are going to make it in life. Thank you so much. We are going to meet again on Thursday, the same time. But before then, let me write these questions for you so that you practice. You practice in your home. You practice in your home. So let me open the floor. You can be talking or having some chats because you are done for today. Then you write the questions.
Flag it.
Please, the attendance QR code.
Hello, sir.
Fabi, I'll
Yes.
just snap.
We are learning to say clack it. How you saying clack it?
Sir, please, I have
Okay, I'm listening. Yes, please.
So given
Team Red.
0.03457
My red pen.
to third
Hey.
significant
Mommy, my
figure.
red pen.
Zero what?
0.03457
Zero zero
Okay, miss.
five seven what?
I'm not sure to say it.
Run it to
Third
significant figure.
How many?
Third significant figure.
Three.
Yes.
Okay. There's no
So
point right.
when you get the answer, will you choose not to write the zeros?
There's
Yes.
no point, right?
Yes.
Yes, there's no point.
Can you choose not to write the zero?
So
It's your own turn. Hello, Randy. Yo.
these
Hey, the boy.
the two preceding zeros are significant. So this number is the same as 3, 4, 5, 7. This is how you can rewrite this digit here. So 3 will fall on 5. It will fall on 5. That will be the bar stop. So it means you are writing off the 7. But because it is more than 5, you make it 1 added to the bar stop. So that will give us 3, 4, 6. Then 0. Because this is whole number, you will not just write it off, but then write as 0. My friend, are you okay?
Sir, please, I can't see the screen. Sir, please, I can't see the screen.
Sir, please, what do
Sorry, okay. Sorry. Buy some
So
phone.
let's quickly write the take home, then we are done.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Please have something to add as well. So please, if you're on the WhatsApp group for the online classroom hub, please, it has been stated that if you misbehave from tomorrow onwards, you'll be taken off the group. Thank you very much, and you'll be punished too.
Thank you for the information.
Please, I'm not part of the WhatsApp group. I want to be part. How will I do it?
Okay, so
It's a link.
so
Okay.
either when Sir is done with everything, then I explain it to you.
My brother, please carry
Okay,
on.
yes,
I'm
but
just writing question for you.
I
Carry
didn't
on.
actually hear what you said.
Please,
Oh,
can
okay.
you
so please show me the link.
Yeah,
Math.
don't mind me. It's your
So
turn.
it's a link. You just tap on the link, then you join group.
The online one.
So
Yes,
where are we getting the link from? Our normal message or where?
Yeah,
yes,
SMS.
a text message.
Okay. Thanks.
Or I can share
Please
my
write the question.
number on the. I can share my number on the chat. Then you DM me. Then I send you the link.
Yes, I want the number.
Okay. So I'm giving you my number.
Yeah. Okay.
Sir, please can you open the chat for me?
I think the chat is not on.
Sir, please open the chat.
Hey, why?
I hope you're writing the questions.
Yes, please.
Thank you very much.
1, 2, 3.
Yes.
You're welcome, my brother. So let me add this one to you.
Please, I've sent the number and I'm calling Shura, by the way.
Okay.
Yes, I want to join the WhatsApp group.
Yes, please. So you want my number, then I can give you the link.
Okay.
Okay, sure. Bye. Thank you very much.
You are welcome, my brother.
Yes.
This is for you. This.
Sir, please, there is a mistake.
Where?
Yes, sir.
The first question.
Yeah, I said okay.
Sir, the significant figures are 6. And you said we should run it to the it says SF.
So
We have 0.00100297. And the significant figures in it are 6. And the equation to says SF. You should take it to says SF.
thank you. So it is a way to test your understanding, whether you really understand. So you.
Question is correct.
Okay, let me keep. You know what?
There's no mistake. There's no mistake. There's a question.
Block me on Snap.
My friend, are you okay?
Yes.
Yes.
Sir. Please, those who are still texting, remember the
Please use the text me wisely. Text wisely, please.
Okay, so that's it.
All the for Snap handle. Please stop.
I can't stop laughing, Joe. What's this? What did the guy say about the punishments? What the hell?
Stop asking for Snap handle.
please, if you heard what
Please, I can't.
why?
Is it your business?
Because we are not being fair to him. This is the way I come to say why you fell. You don't like it.
I'm sure that you heard the information the boy gave about the chatting.
Hey, I can't believe you guys are gasping. Hey, what's up?
I'm like a man of God.
Okay. So first, second page.
This is the question.
Finishing by now. Are you done writing?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, please, we are done.
Yes.
Please, we are done.
We are done. We are done.
Thank you so
Yes.
much.
We are done.
We are not done.
We are done.
You are done. I'm not done.
Please, I think you can kind of.
Please
wanted
let
to
him talk.
Sir, please, I'm writing.
Please.
All right, see you again on
I'm not
Thursday.
done.
Please,
Yes, I'm not done. Let it
Sir, please, I'm not done.
please, I'm done.
Blah blah blah. Are you
I feel good as well. What's the good night, guys?
All right,
Sir, please, you are done.
don't worry.
Play music. I'm going to Joel, if you are listening to me,
Bro, what the
my friend, mute yourself.
Sir, please, are you done?
Bro, are you
Yes, please, you are done.
Please
My
go
dear.
on.
Good night.